So in today's video, we're going to be making a custom footer using Elementor Pro. And if you don't have Elementor Pro, then do go and buy it before carrying on with this tutorial. Alright, so in the back end of our website, we're going to go to templates and we're going to go to the theme builder. Okay, so now that the theme builder is loaded, we're going to select footer and it's going to show us our footer section. Over here, we're going to go to the top right and we're going to say add new. And it's going to load Elementor and we can make a new footer from there. Now it presents us with their library and we can import anything that was pre-made by Elementor themselves. They have a lot of good designs, and if you are happy with one of them and you just want to tweak it just a little bit, then go ahead and do that. There's nothing stopping you from doing that. But in this tutorial, we are going to make ours from scratch. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to close this window, and from here we're going to add our content. Now I'm going to keep mine simple and asymmetrical. I'm not going to get too fancy. You are not limited in any way that you want it. If you want to have a contact form, buttons, anything you want, a newsletter to MailChimp, add the columns and put in those type of widgets. There's no limits of what you can do inside your footer. It is your website and you can customize it the way that you like, that really makes you happy. So what I'm going to have in mind, I'm going to have the social icons and I'm just going to have a content bar underneath. So the first thing we'll do is I'm going to add a section. I'm going to have one column because in mine I'm just going to have one column. I'm going to keep it boxed because everything is going to be in the middle. So once I have the section, I'm going to click on the 9-dot icon. I'm going to add my heading. I'm going to put it in the middle. I'm going to say keep in touch. Keep in touch. Once I've added my heading, I'm going to go to style. I'm going to change the color to black. I am going to change the typography to Lato. The weight, I'm going to have it at 400, and transform, I want everything in uppercase. The next thing I'm going to add to do is the social icons. Drag this across, keep it in the middle. If you want to add your own social icon, you can click add item. This for the icon, let's say LinkedIn. If it was going to be a LinkedIn social page that we're going to link to. So we're going to say LinkedIn, say insert. So for our link, we just add our profile. What I like is I like to click on this cog and make sure that it's open in a new window. You don't have to have it in a new window. You can keep everything in one window. It's just a personal preference for me. So I made sure that it's in a new window and that's fine. And I can keep it in the official color of the social site. You can choose to custom and then you can change your custom colors. For me in this example, I'm just going to keep it original. Then for the shape, I'm going to have circle. I like the circle look. The columns I'm going to keep auto, and I'm going to make sure that the alignment is center. Now that I'm happy with my social icons, obviously don't forget that this is just an example. So Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, you have to add the links to your own channels or pages. If you don't want one of them, so you don't have a Twitter page, all you do is go to Twitter and then you press the X. And obviously now it's just those three left. Let's keep it at that. So now that I'm happy with the content section, I'm just going to space it out. So to do that, I'm going to click on the 9-dot icon at the top. I'm going to come down to the space widget. I'm going to click and drag it. I'm going to put it on top of the heading. I'm going to duplicate it. So it's right click, duplicate. I'm going to put it at the bottom of the section and I'm going to put one in the middle. So click, drag into the middle. And as you saw, how I dragged was I clicked on the pencil of the widget. Each widget has a pencil. I can click, hold, and then drag it up and down to where I want it. And if you had a different column, I can click and drag it to that next column. Now for the spacing of the middle one, I'm going to keep this at 20, and I'm happy with the spacing of 50 on the top and the bottom. Now that I'm happy with this section, what I'm going to do is I'm going to add another section. You're not limited to how many sections you want. Some people prefer to have one outer section and everything inner. I don't like so many nested divs, so I keep mine in separate sections. If you want to have inner sections and just have one outer section for whatever design, please go ahead and do that. In this example, I'm not going to do that. So for the background of this section, I'm going to click on the 6-dot icon. I'm going to go to style. I'm going to say change the color to a nice dark charcoal gray going on to black, somewhere around there. That's fine. I'm going to add another heading. I think I'm going to use the original one that I had designed for the first section. I'm going to right click, duplicate. Click on the pencil icon and drag it till it goes into this new section and let go. The only difference here is I'm going to go to style, I'm going to change the color to white so it offsets the charcoal of that section. And over here I'm going to say copyright, I'm going to say copy 2022 my example website. Actually, I'm going to make this a little bit smaller, so I'm going to make it as a 22 pixel. I think that's fine. Now that I'm happy with everything of this footer, I think we can just go ahead and publish it. So we're going to click on publish, and when that happens, a new window pops up, and we're going to add our conditions. So we say add condition, we're going to say include entire site. Now that we're happy with that, then we can save and close. And that is the custom footer to our website. Now if we want one step further, we can also add animations here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to click on the first heading of keep in touch. I'm going to click on it, go into the advanced for the settings, and I'm going to come down to motion effects. The entrance effect, I want this to fade in left. I'm happy with that. The next thing I'm going to change is the social icons. I'm going to click on the social icons. I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to go to advanced. I'm going to go to motion effects, and this one I'm going to say zoom in. Let me just find it, zoom in, and now update again. So when you come to the footer of any page, that just adds a nice little touch to that section. So now if we preview our example site, you can see there's our header, there's our example footer. And if I go into about, you can see all the entrance animations happening. This is something I really like. So if you have any questions, please do let me know in the comments below. And with that, I'll see you in the next one.